Hello and welcome again to another day of classes. Today we're going to be continuing with the second part of the Unit 16 of the Interchange Level 1 5th edition, the Red Book. Okay. In the last class, we talked about describing life changes, the changes by using the present tense, the past tense, the present perfect, and the comparatives. But now we're going to be continuing with the rest of it, and we're going to be seeing how to use verb plus infinitive. Okay. So let's jump right in. To begin this, we have a conversation talking about the future and using the grammar that we're going to be seeing today. Okay, the conversation is called planning the future. So let's pay attention and listen to it. And for part A and for part B. And for part B, we need to answer the questions: what kind of job does Matt want? What other plans does Robin have for the new year? Okay, so let's listen and then we continue. Okay, let's listen.
Page 108, Exercise 6, Conversation. Planning Your Future, Part A. Listen and practice.
So what are you going to do this year? Any New Year's resolutions?
Well, I'd love to learn how to play the guitar, so I plan to take lessons.
That sounds great. I don't have any musical talents, but I'd like to learn how to dance. Maybe I can learn to salsa.
Why not? I hope to learn to play some Latin music too.
I know. We can take a trip to Puerto Rico and spend a month learning guitar and dancing. How about that?
Matt? I don't have any money. Do you?
I don't either, but I hope to get a new job soon.
Have you started looking?
Not yet, but I plan to start right after the holidays.
Page 108, Exercise 6, Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What kind of job does Matt want? What other plans does Robin have for the new year?
So, what kind of job are you looking for?
I've thought about it a lot. I have a minor in computer science, so I hope to get a job with a big computer company.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. Do you have any other plans for the new year, Robin?
Well, I'd like to travel around the United States a bit. There are so many places that I've never seen. I guess the guitar will have to wait a couple of months.
Well, don't forget to take lots of pictures and post them online.
Don't worry, I won't. And I hope you get the job.
Me too.
Okay, very good. Did you get the answers? Let's check. So what kind of job does Matt want, and what other plans does Robin have for the new year? Well, Matt wants to get a job with a big computer company, and Robin would like to travel around the United States. Really interesting. Well, for now, we're gonna go right away to the grammar focus for today. It's gonna be talking about the verb plus infinitive. As always, I have some other material to talk about this. And we're going to start with the verb plus infinitive, okay? So, what is this? It's something really easy, actually, is that we can use this by using the pronoun and then a verb, any verb, like agree, decide, hope, forget, learn, promise, plan, refuse, want, would like, would prefer, would hate, would love, and then an infinitive by using to and then a verb. For example, I promise to wait. They decided to divide the profits equally. He forgot to leave the car keys on the table. We would like to visit Japan in 2006. She agreed to come with us. You know that you cannot say, for example, they decided divide the profits, because that is not correct. Okay? Sometimes we need to use two verbs in the same sentence, but you cannot put them one next to each other. That will be always incorrect. So what do we have? What we can do is that we use an infinitive. It's basically the verb in the base form with a to before it. And in that way, you can do it. She learned to drive a car. She agreed to come with us. They want to go to the football match, etc., etc. Okay? So how do we form it? An infinitive is basically to plus the base form of the verb. to form the negative by placing the not before the infinitive. This is how to do the infinitive basically. It's to plus the base form. I decided to study English. If it's in negative, you need to put the not always before the to, okay? So it's not, then to, then the base form. I decided to study English this year. I decided not to study chemistry this year, for example, okay? And here we have something else, okay? We have some other things. Verb plus infinitive. What are you going to do this year? I'm not going to take a trip in the Caribbean. Why did we see here not before this verb? But it's because we already have the verb be, so it changes the thing. Okay? For this same question, I don't plan to take guitar lessons. Plan to take. I don't want to learn to dance. Want to learn. Okay? So something that you can say, for example, you can do this. I don't plan to take guitar lessons, but another way, like we saw here, is to say, I plan not to take guitar lessons, okay? I hope to get a new job, verb and then infinitive. I hope to get. I'd like to travel around the United States. I'd love to play the guitar. All of these are the ways to use the verb plus infinitive, which is actually pretty easy. Okay, let's continue. Use the infinitive after a verb to describe future plans or things you want to happen. For example, I want to learn Spanish. This is why we use this. It's to describe future plans or things you want to happen. Okay? Very good. Now, let's do a small exercise about this. Since this is real easy, I think that's not going to be hard for you. You're going to complete these statements so they are true for you. You're going to use the verb plus infinitive as shown in the grammar box here. Then add 2 more statements of your own. Okay, you can put this however you want. Okay, let's see. For example, the first one, you can say, I want to travel abroad. I plan not to live with my parents. I need to, or I want to get married, or I'd like to get married. I don't want to have other children. Okay, you can complete this with other ways, but just using this. It's basically the verb, then the to, and then the verb that we have here. I need to, or I'd like to learn another language. I plan to create a new software, for example, can be as an optional sentence. Okay, there's a lot of things that you can use with this. It's just that you need to remember that if you want to have 2 verbs together, it's basically using the verb plus infinitive. A verb, then the word to, and then the next verb. Plan to take, want to learn, hope to get, like to travel, love to play. Okay, very good. Now let's go to this pronunciation part. We have the vowel sound o and u. Okay, so many words. Let's listen to this. Okay, let's pay attention to this, and then we're gonna be checking this and the pronunciation and stuff. Okay, so let's listen.
Page 109. Exercise 8. Pronunciation. Vowel sounds O and Part A. Many words spelled with O are pronounced O or Listen to the difference and practice. O,
Don't. Smoke. Go. Loan. Own. Hope. Month. Love. Some. Does. Young. Touch.
Okay, very good. As the book was saying in the listening, is that we have, for the same letter O, we have 2 pronunciations, two different sounds. We have the O and okay? We have don't, don't, own, don't, smoke, smoke, go, loan, loan, own, hope, and we have like month, love, some, does, young, touch. Okay. Now you're gonna be listening to all of these words here. I'm not gonna mention it because Daniel will be telling you the answers maybe, and you're gonna check the correct pronunciation. Okay. So if it's O or you're gonna check, and then we're gonna check the answer together. Okay. So let's listen.
Page 109, Exercise 8, Part B. Listen to these words. Check the correct pronunciation.
Both. Cold. Come. Home. Honey. Money. Mother. Over.
Okay, very good. Remember, if you need to listen again to be sure, just go back in the video and listen again, okay? But let's check. We have that the O ones are both, cold, home, and over. And the are come, honey, money, and mother. Okay? Mother. Okay? Very good. Now let's go to the next part. And it's gonna be the last part for today and the last part for this level. It's the reading. A goal accomplished. It's the name of the reading. So take your time to to read all of this. A boy and sled has one huge goal. It's a goal that could benefit people and animals all over the world. Amazingly, it looks like he's going to accomplish it. Let's read about this. You can take your time to read this. And now, after reading this, we're gonna be choosing which one is this article was written for. Who do you think this article was written for? Okay, so do you think it's for people who care about the environment, for college students who want to be inventors, for people on vacations who hate garbage? And this is for people who care about the environment. Very good. Now read the article again if you want and answer these questions. First one, where was Boyan Slat when he had his big idea? He was on vacation in Greece. Okay, very good. Why did Slat leave school? He left school to start the ocean cleanup. What is the problem with plastic? It takes centuries to break down, to dissolve. How did Slat get the money for his project? He asked people to donate money online. And the last question, when does Slat hope the oceans will be clean? He hopes the ocean will be clean in 20 to 30 years. I hope that it's like that, Slat. I really hope. Okay, well, this was everything for the class of today. I'm glad that you were watching all of this video, and here we finish the last video for this level. I hope that you do good on your exams and that you have learned a lot. Maybe if this continues like this, if we still have the quarantine, I'm gonna continue recording for the next book on the next level, okay? So until the next time, bye.